when I'm running, I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
What's up guys, welcome back to Fozzie's Garage. This video is going to be about my square body. Now it's not just any square body. It is a Cummins swap with the NV5600. I bought this one a little over a year ago now. I got rid of my F-body Camaro that I did head cam intake on it. I got rid of that thing. I loved it. It was really fun. It was rowdy. But I got rid of that one because I got the old Camaro, and now that one's also gone. But sold the Camaro, found this thing I've always wanted. A square body, just didn't have the money or the right timing for one. And with me selling that F-body, it was the perfect time for this. And I've kind of already played around with LS's, and I was really getting into diesels, or kind of really been into diesels at that point. And I found this one. It looked a little cleaner in the pictures, but it's a pretty solid unit. It's a 1980, has I believe the 85 grill and headlights from what I found. It did start life as a C10 if we're going by the info in the glove box. Original paint. Well, obviously it was 2-wheel drive. It has 3/4 ton axles, the front and the rear. I'm not sure if it was a frame swap and I just used the body, but it looks like a 1500 frame to me. It's got 22 by 14 American Force Cash, I believe SH maybe, or it might be CH for all I know. It's got like 36-inch Turo trail blades. Pretty nice, not too loud. These gnats are going crazy right now. Jeez. It's got a 12 valve. It is a red 12 valve, so I believe that is back when Ford owned it. So it's got that. It's got the VP44 injection pump, which was really the big deal that I wanted. 4-wheel drive works and everything. So you have to specialty order that size from what I was looking at. They don't offer it unless you custom order it. You can get like a 24-14. That's as high as they go. It's still got the leaf springs and whatnot. Open her up. I haven't got too far in the interior restoration. We need to get some door panels. These aren't bad. I did redo the seat. That was good. I think I paid $600 for just the seat. Paid a couple $100 for the carpet, which is absolutely filthy right now, since we were getting all the rain in the world and I moved this thing around a couple times. So most of the gauges do work. The fuel gauge works. The speedo kind of works with like 10 off. Battery gauge kind of works. Obviously you got the manual, the NV5600 6-speed. Love it. Needs a dash, needs to probably do a digital cluster. Get new one of these. I would like to find new hardware because it's kind of mismatched and not held on. I did get this piece, which it's just black, and I'm trying to figure out when and if I'm gonna have the time or money to fix whatever little rust this thing has and paint it, because I'd also like to do a 4-link on this. Just don't know about time and money, since it's a lot of time and it's a lot of money. But you know, it's not too rough. Pretty clean. Rockers, cab corners are completely solid. So I just polished the dishes. I didn't do the spokes because I suck at those and didn't feel like doing it. I already had a hole in the bed, so I did do a bed stack, which it needs some more adjusting. But I'm gonna slide it back window. The exhaust is just a point down. It looked really stupid, to be honest. Yeah, there's really not much going on with this one right now, since I was on night, so I didn't have that much money to be playing with. 4-wheel drive doesn't work. It's got a cow hood. I tinted it. I still need to do the wing windows, which these trucks are not that fun. They're easy to tint with the rubber gaskets all around. Here's this old girl. She's all red. It is intercooled, so I don't know. I believe for it to be intercooled, someone had to add that because I believe these are non-intercooled motors. I got the VP44. We do have a DS18 sound system in here, which I forgot to show while we were in there. Bought this thing all the way from Ohio. It was some guy that owned the business. His wife bought him this. Wish we could get that to happen to us, but he wanted it, she bought it. He has like all new diesels for his business, so he ended up didn't drive it too much. He didn't like it since he had the new lower height diesels and whatnot. So I believe these are not RGB. I believe these are just straight LED headlights. Show the sound system. It's nothing too crazy. We just threw a random Sony single DIN deck in there that we had laying around, and then for back here we did a DS18 amp. I have amplified DS18 6x9s with the super tweeters or horn tweeters or whatever they want to call them. And then they have the same amp power and our 10-inch kicker. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the audio on this thing. I wanted to do a DS18 sub to kind of match everything up, but I kept having the one I wanted out of stock for so long. And this thing was cheap enough with the sub in the box, I could risk it not fitting correctly or whatnot, which we do got a little bit of fitment issues, but I think I paid $100 for this comp R and box. Maybe later down the road we'll get two 12s in here, move the amp. This thing is honestly pretty quiet, which doesn't help. These speakers are absolutely loud. They scream. They are a great speaker. Sound good. I feel like I need to tweak the setup on the amp for them a little bit, because they do get a little bit high pitched on you, which that might just be part of the beast of being the super tweeter or whatever it is. It's also on, I think I have these getting somewhere around 400 watts for two speakers, so in a single cab they're very loud. Those things are really the only thing that lacks. I mean, it's there, but these speakers push right over it. It's two 6x9s with that much power, and that thing being bridged maybe gets like 800, 700, somewhere around there. So you can imagine this thing really needs a detail. But yeah, I mean, really not too much to go on about this truck. Simple, clean, really fun to drive. It's got like 100 over injectors, I was told. I mean, they turned the pump down supposedly, so I mean, it still rolls coal. Not anything crazy, but yeah, she's a fun little diesel driver, gets pretty good mileage. I was kind of debating on getting a LS square body, but I played with them. I wanted something different. Figured this was more desirable and more kind of how I was going in my life. Would really like to do a 4-link on this thing. Coilovers make it ride better because it rides like a brick on wheels, honestly. I mean, it's an old truck, so it's kind of part of it. Makes it fun, bouncing around in the seat, kind of like if you're from my generation or even a couple generations back, we kind of grew up spending time in these trucks, and you know, it was really memorable just bouncing and just cruising in these things. We'll slowly build this thing up when we have time and money, since we're going through life choices now. Life changes right now. Can't really talk, all these bugs are making me get distracted, eating me up. But do that, just really clean it up, restore it, and hopefully just keep it for forever and just really enjoy it. These trucks are getting hard to find that are clean and just not complete junk. LS one probably would have been fun to just build it for all the horsepower, but it's hard to beat the diesels. Just the turbo noises and the torque, and it's fun. And I always thought it'd be nice to have a backup truck if for whatever reason I had to tow a trailer and that thing was unavailable or whatever, just tow whatever with it. But it was a super fun truck, probably almost my most favorite truck I've ever owned. That thing over there really takes the cake, which we talked about that in the last 2 videos or so. I love this thing. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to see with this truck, you know, comment down below. You guys want to help me out, subscribe, like, and if you know somebody that might enjoy this video, go ahead and send them over. Share the video with them. I mean, it has track bars. They're kind of ugly. I haven't got too much time to do too much of this thing. I stole those wheels off of the old Duramax and got rid of the other wheels that it came on that were really ugly. But until next time, guys,